everyone. My name is Dana Linn Bailey, IFBB Pro Physique. Just wanted to say hi and thank you to Pavlina's Kidz Place for having me. She did an amazing interview and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, this is Pavlina from Pavlina's Kidz Place, and I'm on location in Orlando at the Europa Convention, and I'm here with an amazing fitness model, trainer, and weightlifter, Dana Linn Bailey. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yes, well, thank you for joining me. So how are you?
I am a little tired. It's only Friday, so I have one more day of this, but we trained in the morning, did some video, and now we have the show that I have to stand at all day, but it's fun. I get to meet all my fans, take pictures, and if you know me, I'm always a big goof, so I like to take fun pictures. So it gets exhausting, but it's a good time.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool though. So, when you go to a new city, it's the first thing you have to do is either hit the gym or go to the restaurant.
Usually I eat first. I love to eat. But we usually try to scope it out. Thank you to iPhone. There's iMaps and iGoogle, and you just Google the nearest gyms and Google all the restaurants. And best thing to do usually for the restaurants is just ask the hotel manager, who's ever there. Usually we ask them the best places to walk to, and so yeah. But yeah, we usually eat first because we're always hungry.
Yeah, that's cool though. Awesome. So growing up, you loved a lot of sports. How did you get so committed?
I'd like to thank my parents for that. They definitely brought me up. They always pushed me to get involved in a lot of things. I was a six-sport athlete most of my life. I swam. I started swimming at age 5, which I was the youngest one on the swim team. And at age 5, I was waking up at 6 a.m. to go to practice just like everybody else, just like the big kids.
Yeah.
So even at an early age, I was already getting into preparing for meets and waking up, and you have to be very disciplined. So I thank my parents that got me involved in that. But I swam, I ran track, I was a sprinter, I played soccer, basketball, field hockey, softball, and then in high school you sort of had to narrow it down, so I played field hockey, basketball, and soccer, and then I was recruited to play soccer for Westchester University, so I was on defense, so I played 4 years of college soccer, and after college soccer was over, that's when I had all this time on my hands that I've never had in my entire life. So the fine young man behind the camera, which was my boyfriend at the time, is now my husband, Rob. He went to the gym, so I started going to the gym with him and created a little monster. I just got addicted with it.
Yeah.
So, and then a couple girls started doing bodybuilding, or were getting ready for a figure competition, and I saw them doing it, so I figured, why not I do it?
Yeah, definitely. That's
so
cool.
I did my first show in 2006. And then the rest is sort of history.
Awesome. That's really cool. That's awesome. So, did you ever, have a bad day where you're saying, I'm just going to have a lazy day?
Everybody has them. Yeah. I mean, I'd definitely be lying if I said, you know what, there's days where I'm just I don't feel like doing anything. And a lot of those days I end up and I pick myself up and I find something, whether it's looking at pictures on the internet or videos or something, or I know I have to get ready for an event like this where I'm in front of people, so I sort of get it in my head, I'm get my butt to the gym. So I get to the gym, but sometimes it's not bad, if your body's not ready, if you're feeling sore, or you're just feeling really, really overly tired, sometimes that's your body telling you to rest. So sometimes it's good to maybe listen to your body a little bit and take a day off or two.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. So, the number one thing you tell teen girls about their body or getting into shape?
What's the number one thing?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's so many things. Yeah. The first thing, which in my opinion is the biggest thing, is getting your diet straight. Making sure you're number one. A lot of girls, believe it or not, I was a teacher for 6 years, but a lot of girls weren't eating nearly enough as they should. I taught health for 6 years, and I did a whole lesson on nutrition and And they were like, well, they knew I was a bodybuilder, so they wanted to know what I ate. And I would list out, and I wrote down everything I ate in one day. And they were amazed to see how much food I was ingesting. They're like, oh, my God, how are you not fat?
Yeah.
Like, because I train, too. And it's also good food that you're eating. But you can train all you want, but if your diet's not right, you're sort of just shooting yourself in the foot. You're kind of wasting your time.
Yeah.
Same with the other, you might be eating right, but if you're not training properly, so pointless. You're just not going to get to the goal that you need to. If you wanted to add size or add muscle or tone or lean up or lose weight, you have to have a combination of diet, cardio, and weight. Yeah. So you need to have all three working together, and then the results will then come faster. But diet's definitely the first one.
Okay, that's good. Awesome. So your max bench is 205 pounds. So, like, did you ever get hurt on your way up? Or?
I'd like to up that a little bit. I think I got 225 for one.
Oh, really?
So it went up. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's good.
But that's not powerlifting standards. So powerlifting standards where you like stop. There's different standards to it. You have to stop, and then they tell you to press it. So if I stopped on my chest and then press it, it's probably about 205. But my max bench is about 225, just so you know.
That's awesome, yeah.
But I'm sorry, what was the question? I just got over. I'm like, no, wait a second. I'm 225 now.
Yes. So did you ever get hurt on your way up to that?
Oh, no. You know what? Knock on wood. I don't think there's wood anywhere. I have yet to have an injury. I have like miscellaneous, like I'll get some tendon and elbow, like I get, it's called tennis elbow, but I haven't injured myself yet. But it's all about proper training and knowing your limits. So as you're lifting, you don't want to bump up way too much and be like, oh, I just want to, you have to work your way up. You can't just make huge jumps. So it's making small progress and just knowing your limits. You don't want to go above and beyond your limits of what your body can do, especially when your form, usually when you go too heavy, your form starts to go out the window, and that's how you get hurt. So just making sure you're not going way over your limits. So far so good.
Yeah, definitely. I hope you don't get hurt with anything.
Yes,
so
that would be bad.
Yes, it would. So doing a lot of sports, including swimming, and my high school, like one of our alumni is Ryan Lockte. So
really?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
Very cool.
I know, it's kind of just like, it's weird. But so if you had a day off, would you go swimming with Ryan Lockte, share the guitar with one of your favorite bands, or have, a meditate spa with Jimmie Kimmel?
Oh, jeez. Well, I'll have to take out number 2 because I actually trained with my favorite band, which is As I Lay Dying. I trained with Tim, the lead singer from that. So I'll take out that one because I already accomplished that. What was this last one? Spa? Did I hear spa in there?
Yeah, meditate at a spa with Jimmie Kimmel.
I might have to take that because, believe it or not, my first massage was like a week ago in North Carolina. Rob and I, his mom sent us to a spa, and we got a nice rub down, and it was probably the best experience of my life, and I'd like to do it again, so I'll choose letter C. I would like to meditate at a spa.
Yeah, that's so cool. Okay. So you have a new clothing line called Flag Nor Fail. So what does that mean? Like, what does Flag Nor Fail mean?
Flag as in, well, when you surrender, you wave a white flag. So the flag stands for like a white flag, which means surrender. And then the nor makes it both negative. So it means no surrender, no failure. It's just something that we believe in, and we made it sort of like a lifestyle. And the cool thing with our brand is people can look at that, and everyone has troubles and goes through hard times, and you can you try to overcome it. So Flag Nor Fail is like to overcome your struggles. So, and everyone has their own story. So
yeah, definitely.
No surrender, no failure. Flag Nor Fail.
Yeah. So how is your line going?
Excellent. Very, very excellent. And this is why my line is, there's a line for us out the window. but we've been traveling all over the place. We just got back from Denmark. We're here in Florida. Next week we're in Mississippi. We're going to Montana. And then we're going to the UK. So we're now starting to go like international. And I thank all of our fans for that help us out and support us. And without them, we wouldn't really be known. Yeah. It's our fans that kind of get us everywhere.
Definitely, that's awesome. So what are your upcoming plans and events?
Well, I just listed those. Yeah, a lot of them are shows that we're going to. Again, we just got back from Denmark. I did a guest posing over there, and we stayed there for a week, which was awesome. And then I'm here, and then I'm doing a seminar in Mississippi. So we'll go over training and nutrition and posing. So we'll be down there in a couple days. And then the Montana trip, that's the fun trip. That is my Christmas present. It's a week in Montana. We have a cabin out in the middle of nowhere. And we're going to go hiking and hopefully not get eaten by bears. And then we'll be in the UK. And hopefully this summer, I plan to do a show, probably somewhere in July-ish area. But we're pretty much booked up every single weekend to the end of June. So it's very busy. So I'm going to try to squeeze in a show in there somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you so much for having me. And it was wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was a great interview.
Thank you.
You are a true professional.
Thank you.
Wow. Good for you.
Thanks.